Hi everybody, it's me Legardo Lax, and also known as Chino and Artie. Today I'm going to be doing a quick review and overview on certain things. They actually, everybody's seen the Colin Farrell version of Total Recall, and it was a remake, and it's a PG-13 remake, as Bryan Cranston. I mean, that movie actually is I like the special effects with Jessica Biel and everything like that, and then the special effects were so comparable to the movie Minority Report. I don't know if you guys know about Minority Report. That was supposed to be the sequel to Total Recall originally, until Steven Spielberg did another screenplay towards it. But did you know they actually made a TV show called Total Recall 2070? After the success with the one with Arnold Schwarzenegger, before they actually made the remake, they actually made Total Recall 2070. This is the pilot episode, and it was sold as a film, advertised as a film. And it was actually a decent, television style soap opera, futuristic noir style of directing. And when here's an example. I mean, just looking at how it's set, it shows a very noir style of camera angles and especially the settings. I mean, this story is so ahead of its time. I mean, like, what I like about the Total Recall TV show, Total Recall 2070, was that, you see, the writer, Philip K. Dick, the man who is a legend, he's a legend of sci-fi. He created Blade Runner. He wrote the book called Do Androids Dream of Electronic Sheeps? And of course, Blade Runner came out in 1982, and then Edward Newmeyer got inspired to make a robot policeman called RoboCop later on. But speaking back to the subject about Philip K. Dick, he wrote the story of Do Androids Dream of Electronic Sheeps? And he also wrote the story of Total Recall. But Total Recall was originally called We Sell Your Dreams for Wholesale. And it was a good ahead of its time. And then Minority Report was a sequel to Philip K. Dick's novel on We Sell Your Dreams for Wholesale. But this TV show, which is the pilot, it combines both worlds of Blade Runner, and at the same time you got Blade Runner and Total Recall put together. It has the Mars experience. It has the what else? It has the Blade Runner cyberpunk scenario. I mean, they borrow a lot from Blade Runner from the 1982 release. So when you watch this TV show, you're gonna see a lot of similarities. The main cop, I'm not gonna spoil their names, okay? The main cop is played by, I forgot this actor's name, but I seen him in Days of Our Lives. He's like Rick Deckard, all right, on Blade Runner. And then after that, he has a sidekick who's actually an android. And then, doesn't that remind you of something? Okay, the guy is dressed up like Rick Deckard, and he has a skin job as a partner walking with him. I think we shouldn't go that way. I just want to say, you guys got to check out Total Recall 2070. Go in order when you're watching the episodes, okay? Watch the first pilot, okay? The first pilot was called Machine Dreams. It's kind of getting into you. I mean, it's based on Philip K. Dick. I mean, Philip K. Dick wrote so many great novels. He wrote Do Androids Dream of Electronic Sheeps? You know what you got? You got Blade Runner. We Sell Your Dreams for Wholesale. You got Total Recall. Then you have Minority Report, which is a sequel to Total Recall. And then he also wrote the novel Scanner Darkly. And he is a legend. He is a legend of the sci-fi genre that inspired filmmakers to make the new cyberpunk futuristic films. Until Luc Besson came in the picture, making The Fifth Element. You're gonna see a lot of like even Ghost in the Shell, Akira from animes. But it's kind of weird. What a coincidence! Is this like an Illuminati? Paul Verhoeven, director of RoboCop, he directed RoboCop. It spawned into a television show, even cartoons. Then Paul Verhoeven directed Total Recall. Then they made a television show later on. And then Paul Verhoeven directed Total Recall and RoboCop. Then they both remade the movie 1 year apart, I believe. I mean, they released Total Recall and then they remade RoboCop. Hey, you know what? Illuminati, I don't know. But that's that android I was talking about. Yeah, his character is an android. So I recommend check out this sci-fi, Total Recall 2070. I mean, my next review is gonna be the movie Solo. No, not the Star Wars Han Solo spin-off origin story. I'm talking about Solo, who stars Mario Van Peebles. And this is actually a cool, noir style directing film, and it's well done. So check it out. I know this is still available on DVD in collector's item because Dimension Films, that company right there, is already this is an out of print VHS, of course, but Dimension Films, they don't release any more of their films like they used to because Harvey Weinstein with his case and stuff like that, because he did work with Miramax. That's a partnership with Dimension Films. I don't know if you heard of Dimension Films. Dimension Films is a Buena Vista production owned by Disney. So further ado, this is my conclusion. I'm like, wow, all these connections of great director, great writer, great director. RoboCop was Paul Verhoeven, and then great writer Philip K. Dick. If you research Philip K. Dick, I mean, he's a legend. But I thank you guys for watching.